Hello, all my beautiful friends. What a day, what a day, what a day. Man, was the day crazy. And if you haven't heard today's news, the retail traders took down the system. They took it down. I mean, not only did they just like tap some throw some water on it and splash some people in the face and make them be like, you little dirty little punk. They got mad. I mean, the whole system is mad though. I mean, when I mean the system, I mean the media, I mean the bankers, I mean especially the hedge fund managers that lost $14.3 billion today. They got mad. And if you haven't heard what happened, this is basically what happened. And I got some articles to show you. So, there was a Reddit subthread called WallStreetBets. WallStreetBets was the subreddit. What they planned to do was, well, basically anybody that was saying that a company was going under, or a company that wasn't worth anything, stock wasn't worth anything anymore. They were basically telling the public that they were shorting it, right? Well, a group of people got together and they bought a bunch of the stock. So what happened to that stock? Well, it skyrocketed. It literally skyrocketed to, I mean, look at this. I'm on Robinhood right now on GameStop, and it literally happened overnight. So usually I do smart money stuff and I do, technical analysis. This is just going to be about what happened, right? So literally, it's slowly starting to grow, slowly starting to grow, slowly starting to grow. And then all of a sudden, it goes from Tuesday, January 26th to Wednesday, January 27th. And bam, price just explodes. So what was the closing price here? I want to see what the closing price here was. 145.97. Even that's, I think, way too high for GameStop. And then the opening price was 352. So you go from 145 to 352. Over $200 in less than 16 hours. These guys literally just took over the game. So, and the funny thing is how you can tell how mad these people are is all of the articles that are coming out about it, right? I mean, you got some common ones like, you know, GameStop stop spike lingo. What Reddit's WallStreetBets vocabulary means. What does it really mean? Who would have thought Reddit's community could cause, video game retailers, GameStop stocks are all-time high. You can just the way they talk about it to drive meme stocks in quotes, causing short sales or short squeezes. It's not just GameStop. Other companies like AMC and Nokia have also been affected by coordinated surge. No, it doesn't mean it's dropping anything fully. Yeah, of course you shouldn't invest in dropping this. Of course, this is not investment advice at all. None of this is investment advice. But yeah, I mean, TD Ameritrade had to restrict. I mean, this is how you can tell that they were the establishment was threatened. The establishment was threatened. They were so threatened that they had to stop the trading of it. They halted the trading of it. I think I read 9 times. It is insane. I mean, robo investors, they give you some. I don't really know. Rocket when somebody wants us to, of course. I mean, come on. If anybody's ever been in if you've been in a trading view chat room, when people throw in rockets, it means the stock price is going up. Everybody does that. That's not anything new. I'm enhanced and traders prepared to hold their stocks for a long time. Okay, I guess these are. I don't know. I just thought this was an interesting article from MSN. Uh, but this is I thought was interesting. Discord bans WallStreetBets over hate speech. Hate speech? What are they? What are they hating on? Wall Street? So they got banned for hating on Wall Street? What world are we living in? Let's read some of this. Head App Discord banned our Wall Street for hate speech, while Reddit message board briefly went invite only Wednesday amid looming interest in the community of retail traders fueling the GameStop stock turned into its head this week. Statement obtained by The Verge, a Discord spokesperson, it did not ban the server due to financial fraud related to GameStop or other stocks. The group was instead banned for hate speech, glorifying violence, or spreading misinformation after multiple warnings to the server over the past few months. What? The moderator of the group acknowledged if you're gathering 250,000 people in one spot, someone is going to say something that makes you look bad. Of course, yeah, but Discord did us dirty, and I'm not impressed with them destroying our community instead of them stepping in with the wrench. We may have needed to fix things, especially after we got over 1,000 server boosts. That is pretty unethical. Yeah, I said it's unethical. What the hell, Discord? I think Discord owes a huge apology and probably owes people a lot of money, honestly, because I bet people lost a lot of money because they weren't in there trying to coordinate what was happening with those people. On Reddit, our Wall Street subreddit briefly went private because they're experiencing technical difficulties based on unprecedented scales that result in newfound interest in WSB, but returned nearly an hour later. Subreddit moderators said it went private because they couldn't keep up with the overwhelming number of comments and submissions. So now it's overloaded. So I think we're probably going to see a bunch of these now, especially if we see these $1,400 checks that they're talking about coming out with. If we see these $1,400 checks, I mean, if they did that, I mean, I honestly, I'm glad they stuck it to the man, and you know that they screwed the short sellers, because from what I've heard, I just heard it, and I forgot where it came from, and so, but you'll have to look it up. I think they said it was $14.3 billion was lost from short selling, and that was probably due to hedge fund managers who were short selling it because they thought it was a dying asset. But these people were smart. These people got together and they did the right thing. I think they did the right thing. I mean, I actually saw a screenshot. I'll try to find it. I saw a screenshot of somebody made $1 million today. Now, granted, they had about $100,000, you know, in the first place to throw in, but they did it with a couple long calls and some other things. But that room was golden. The people that run it were awesome. We blocked all bad words with the bot, which should be enough. But apparently, if someone can say a bad word with weird Unicode Icelandic characters, and someone can screenshot it, you don't get to hang out with your friends anymore. A moderator wrote with the Discord server. So yeah, evidently they I guess they were talking in code in bad language, and that's how Discord decided to screw them over. Um, let's go with key background. Retail traders mostly on forums like Reddit or Wall Street have juiced up the price at GameStop, AMC, and others this week, finding out institutional Wall Street hedge funds heavily shorted them. There it is. There it is. This is what I talk about all the time. Institutional trading, smart money. This is what smart money does, and this is how you try to beat them. I always talk about how trying to beat them. But, I'm only one person, and I try to do it in a way where you can find out how, they give their clues as to where they're going, things like that, and how they hold, and then they short sell, and then they'll get down to where they can release the trade and all that good stuff. You've heard me talk about all that. But these people got together and totally screwed them. I mean, people like you and me that do these kind of trading. We're not gonna screw them over. We're not gonna make them lose money. We're just gonna be kind of making money with them and screwing over the other people that don't know what they're doing. But man, that is crazy that they banned it on their Discord server. Now, what I find extremely hilarious, and this is gonna make me want a cigarette, but I'm not going to. But what makes this extremely hilarious, right, is this one. How Trumpism explains GameStop stock surge. What in the F does Trumpism have to do with a GameStop stock surge of all things? Analysis by Chris Kaliza. Great analysis here, buddy. Great. Bravo. You have won an award for the most idiotic thing I've ever heard in my life. At the core of Donald Trump's angry populist appeal was and is the sentiment: the elites think they know better than you. They think they can tell you how to live and what to believe. But guess what? We, the people, are smarter than the elites. What? What does that even mean? Is it? I mean, was that something Donald Trump said? I don't know. I don't get it. Trump elucidated this argument in its purest form at a rally in North Dakota in 2018 when he went off. Okay, I meet these people they call the elite. These people, I look at them, they say, that's elite. We got more money, we got more braids, we got better houses, apartments, we got nicer boats, we're smarter than they are. And they say they're elite, we're the elite, you're the elite, we're the elite. So I said the other day, let's keep calling these people, and let's face it, they've been stone cold losers. The elite. So let them keep calling themselves the elite, but we're going to call ourselves. Or remember, you are work harder, you are indeed smarter than them. Let's call ourselves from now on the super elite. We're the super elite. Now, keep in mind, right now we are going through a pandemic. We are going through something very, very that we've never been through before, and people are at the verge of losing their houses, losing their cars, starving to death, not knowing whether to pay their bills or to eat. And this whatever you want to call them. This is not journalism. This is clickbait for the dumbest people who've ever lived on the planet of Earth. This might as well have been sent from the I don't know. I don't even want to insult monkeys because monkeys are smarter than this. But this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. So this guy is basically sticking up for the elites. This guy is sticking up for the elites. Sticking up for the elites because the people that don't have money, the people that are starving, the people that are hungry, the people that are just trying to live day by day, figured out a way to drive up a stock so that way they could possibly sell it and make a decent gain on a day, make more than that. Like I said, I saw some guy make $1 million. Well, I want to read more of this to see if it even makes sense. What made Trump's argument so potent, politically speaking, is that he was just calling out the elites. He was saying average Joes needed to rise up, actually show how wrong they were. Voting for them was the best way to express their anger and frustration. Kind of distance their anger better as Donald Trump offered himself up as a collector's middle finger to the elites, and he won. Which brings me to the concurrent, seemingly inexplicable stock surge at GameStop. The video game seller that has made its money over the years seeks to locations in malls. So is he saying that because Trump was the middle finger to the elite, that's the long reach here? That because Donald Trump wasn't part of the elite, that the regular people wanted to be the elite, got to be the elite, or beat the elite. That's the Trumpism that explains the games that what. Oh my god, this makes my brain hurt just reading this. I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't know if you heard about this, but I mean, the market manipulation happens all the time, and that's the thing, that the people that are in the people that are in the know or in the know, they get to make the money, and who was it? What's her name? Speaker of the House, that Nancy Pelosi just put in a lot of money in Tesla. And guess who decided to make all of the, ever since Joe Biden got into office, guess who decided to make the entire United States fleet of cars electric cars? So what's going to happen to Tesla stock now? Guess who just made millions and millions of dollars? And remember the two Republicans who sold off all their money whenever, COVID was about to happen? And this guy's trying to basically put the people who made this happen at a low level to call them Trumpism. What a piece of garbage Chris Khaleesi is. This is the biggest piece of garbage. He is the biggest piece of garbage. You got people out here, like I said, starving to death almost, dying every day. And this guy has the guts to say Trumpism explains the GameStop stock surge. Man, somebody hand me, if I drank anymore, somebody hand me some whiskey, because I would need some right about now. But that's just that's just way too much. I can't even I can't even look. But I'm looking at this stock chart right now of GameStop. Like I said, it goes up in a day. What else did they say it was? 644%. 644%. That is just absolutely insane. And what was it? AMA? They said, was there no, not AMA? That would be, what was it? AMC? AMC theaters. Yep, did it too. It was down at $4, opened up at 20. I mean, woo, that's a boost. 385%. I mean, you had $100. You just made a ton of money. That's for sure. No, not a ton of money, but I mean, what, a couple $100, something like that. I don't know. I can't do math right now. And what was the other one? Nokia. Yeah, I'm not even using. I'm using. I usually use TradingView, and I'm using Robinhood right now. Nokia did the same thing. Nokia looks like it was like trading overnight though for some reason. That's weird. Open buy. Now I do want to show you something odd. I do want to show you something odd. So they're really, really odd about GameStop. All the volume happened throughout here. Once it got to here, the volume dropped off. There was no volume. To me, that is the weirdest thing. All the volume, all the people were putting in their money. I don't know if it was futures calls, if everybody just went long and it pushed up the price. I mean, even your last candle is it's a pretty decent red candle. Here, let's get off our Robinhood and let's go to the good old trusting a TradingView instead. No broker or anything to choose from on here, I guess. All right, so I'm gonna have to add in volume. So give me 1 second. Not compare symbol. Let me just type it in. Yeah, let's do net volume too. Why not? Net volume is going to be down here. Let's do a volume oscillator. Do an unbalanced volume. Do a price volume trend. Let's just volume index. I need more. Let's take out this and let's take out the MACD. We don't need those two. Well, I guess the other ones we don't really need either. All right, so we're at a 4 hour, right? So this is going back to December of 2018 is what we're looking at. Price is trading at $5, $4. I mean, $5, $4, $5, $4, $5, $4. For 2 years, it's trading in between $5, $4. Sometimes get 6. Okay, here lately, right around October, it starts going up, and the reason this price starts going up is because of PlayStation 5, right? And then it starts going up a little bit more around Christmas time, and everybody's buying games and whatnot. And then it, drops a little. And then January 15th. See, this volume's a little bit different. Well, I'm on a 4 hour too. And then that was on a weekly chart. So when we get let's get a 15-minute chart, because I bet that was probably a little bit more like it. Yep. This looks like a little bit more like their chart. We go right around January 25th for some reason. A month after Christmas, we're at about $115. Right? But the volume is right here. The volume is right here on January 22nd. The volume here pushed the stock up here. Or maybe it pushed the stock up here. But the volume is coming up here. And then boom, as soon as it hit there, boom, no more volume. No volume. Even on the volume oscillator, volume is going down. What was this one called again? I don't know, some kind of net volume oscillator, something and something else. Here, let me look it up. I'll just look it up really quick. Volume. Unbalanced volume. And there's price volume trend, cumulative volume index. And that's of the whole NYSE. Wonder if this has a setting. Okay, exchange. Is that MX? These exchanges over here. I need exchanges. MX. NASDAQ. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can. Okay, two more things I want to see if I can find, and we'll call this quits. All right. Let's get rid of this Trumpism article. It was in an image. No, I'm not able to find it. Anyways, all right. So there was two things. One thing was the guy I was gonna try to find and make $1,000,000, and I forgot what the second thing was already. Ugh. Oh well. Anyways, just what? I mean, I can't even. I can't describe this. I can't describe the whole Trumpism thing, but I'm just glad somebody did something so amazing that took down the entire system. I mean, oh yeah, that's what it was. That's what I was gonna try to find. Go back to okay. Yep, here it is. NASDAQ CEO Friedman says the exchange will halt trading in a stock if they link an unusual activity to social media chatter. Really now? Really? So you and your friends could probably just be talking about, oh, let's say, well, Blockbuster's not around anymore, but I'm trying to think of a stock that's almost worth nothing. Ford. Let's say Ford, for example. Just say you guys are talking about Ford stock, you know. Duh. But anyway, I don't think Ford's in the NASDAQ anyway. But let's just say it is in the NASDAQ. We're just chatting about Ford. All of a sudden, your Ford trading gets halted. And you see a signal that, let's just say that you think it's going to go from 475 to 550. Right? And so you load up on it, and it's you're going to be your trade of the day. You're a new learner and you're learning. What if they halt it right before that? What kind of crap is that? What 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 gives you the right to just halt stock trading if you and what is unusual activity in social media chatter? Like these things like really need to be defined. I see it. Freeman told CNBC just chatter. She said the Nasdaq will halt trading if they link chatter and usually in particular to stock. Freeman said it's unclear whether Reddit activity would be considered illegal by the SEC. That there's no way that anything that happened with the Reddit activity could be considered illegal by the SEC. There's no way. People just got together and said we're gonna buy stock. How is that illegal? If the SEC, I actually heard. There's another thing I'm gonna try to look up. And I'm gonna look this up in a second one right now. Boss. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so first we'll get to this one. Right. There's Dina Freeman told CNBC Wednesday that exchange monitors social media chatter and halt trading if they match chatter. Hit what her comments that a flurry of activity on Reddit has sparked earth-shattering price rises in stocks like GameStop, AMC, and Nokia, with no fundamental moves behind the stock movement. Stocks are listed on the New York Stock Exchange, not the NASDAQ, though. Friedman, CNBC appearance brings into question what a market exchange's role is in regular extreme stock activity. Friedman said the Nasdaq's role of self-regulatory role as a self-regulatory organization is to make sure activity in the market is legitimate and to root out manipulation in the market. You manipulate the market every day. Don't give us this root out manipulation crap. You're the manipulators. You literally manipulate the market every day. I see it. I see it with my own two eyes. I see when there's support and you dip below it so you can reach in and grab the liquidity and steal the money that's in there. I see that. Don't give me this crap about root out manipulation in the market. This just is I'm just getting mad now. I'm just getting mad. Calm down. All right, take a breather. I take a breather. We'll take a little breather. Ooh, take a breather. Calming it down, bringing it. I was at about a 10. Taking it down to about 4. It's a good thing I took a big old dump today. Man, if I didn't do that, I'd have, well, I don't even want to talk about it. Let's just say that. How do you tell what kind of technology that Nasdaq uses to evaluate social media chatter? Yeah, exactly. How are you going to evaluate that? So they're going to start, and this is going to cause, I mean, I'm glad these people did it, but this is going to cause some serious backlash. We're going to see some stuff happen in the stock market that we've never seen. We're going to see people start, I mean, really listening to our conversations, watching my videos. Probably they're going to really start checking out people that are learning how to, learn smart money. That's for sure. They're going to be throwing people in chat rooms that they're gonna start spending spend money on a whole new division on how to figure these things out, because now these things they're gonna start happening in small clusters, right? This is gonna start happening in small clusters. You're gonna have a group of people get together and do this, right? And they're gonna try to figure it out. And it's going to cause a big backlash, I think. I was just talking with somebody earlier tonight about how we should start like a team, get like 6-7 people together, and each of us have our own like expertise of what we what we trade. I trade Forex. I'm really good at GBP, USD, Euro, USD. He was talking about how he's good at penny stocks, but he was watching my videos, and we were both into crypto too, and I was showing him, like in my videos, I was telling him this is what's going to happen, and he hit me up later on TradingView and was like, hey man, he's like, everything you said happened. And he's like, I'm impressed, let's work together. And I was like, damn Skippy, let's work together. I'm always good about working together. So, and this goes invite to any of you that's good at, this stuff. Let's get together. Let's work together. Let's be one of these people, right? Let's be one of these people. I'm calling on it right now. Let's be some of these people. Let's do it. Let's get together and let's be some of these people. Let's make these manipulators pay, right? When illegal market manipulation activity the SEC goes after is a pump and dump scheme. How is that illegal? An investor buys a stock and then publicly pumps it by spreading a rumor. Well, okay, I can see that. I mean, how are they going to do that? That happens on trade or on what's it called? what's that thing with a looks like a paper airplane? Telegram. I was just talking about it. It happens on Telegram all the time. There's all kinds of Telegram channels to where people will say, "Hey, the stock's gonna go up. Buy it now." They're gonna go after those people. They're gonna go after the people who have their their subscription set up to where you can buy into their subscriptions, and that way you could, whenever they tell you that something's about to buy or something's about to buy here, at least like especially like in forex ones, there's a lot of forex ones that do this. They'll tell you to buy here, here's the stop loss, here's take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3, buy GBP CAD at 1.8 whatever it is. There's all kinds of these things. They're going to start going after these people and calling them pump and dumps. And now these people are not going to be able to make money anymore. Right in the middle of all of this, agreement said that NASDAQ collaborates with FINRA and the SEC to investigate pump and up schemes. She said it's unclear whether activity qualifies as a pump and up scheme. Regulators kind of have to catch up with the technology that's not. Jesus, this is just insane, guys. This is insane. I don't know what to say. I really don't. It's just I mean, like I said, it's great that it happened, but it's opened up a Pandora's box. But not only has it opened up a Pandora's box, we're gonna have to fight back. We're all gonna have to fight back, and we're gonna have to fight back hard. So we're all gonna have to start. Hold on, what is this? I don't even know what I just clicked on. I was trying to clear all my notifications that were coming up, but here's a notification that comes up. Reddit group that drove GameStop shares up 1700% higher. Cost Wall Street short sellers billions. Goes private on message platforms. Discord bans for hate speech in the wake of SEC and House of Monitoring. So this just now came up on my notifications. Start sharing it. Ramsey, Sterling Company, or okay. I want to. Here it is. Largest shareholders have gained 3 billion. GameStop's 3 largest shareholders have gained 3 billion. That is awesome. Including Ryan Cohen, whose shares are up more than 2 billion. GameStop, it's probably not going to last long, so sell while you can, guys. GameStop CEO George Sherman is up from 500 million. Investor Donald Faust 800 million. TD Ameritrade Institute unprecedented restrictions on GameStop. Yeah, you did. Definitely unprecedented. You can't just stop trading on a stock because it's pumping. Like that needs to be investigated by the SEC. That needs to be called. I think we need to have a call for that to be investigated by the SEC. Biden's press secretary said his team is monitoring the situation. You know what happened when Biden's press secretary was asked about this? You know what she said? She said, "We have a woman treasurer." That's literally what she said. We have a woman treasurer. I didn't hear her say anything about them monitoring the situation. I heard her say that they had a woman treasurer, and I was like, what? I can't believe it, God. Man, this is crazy. All right, well, Wall Street beats or Wall Street Bets. And to all you guys out there, let's start making many more of them. Uh, let's call ours Bodies and Wicks Bets. How about that? You guys want to start a Bodies and Wicks Bets? Anybody that wants to start a Bodies and Wicks Bets, comment below. And we'll get something started, or we can call it something else. But right now, I'm calling it Bodies and Wicks Bets because they can't handle all these bodies and wicks that we're gonna throw at them. Because we're gonna throw some big bodies and wicks. And if you don't know, and if you're new and you don't know what a body and a wick is, I'll show you right now. really quickly. This big red candle, that's the body of it. These green candles that look a little skinny, that's a wick. Bodies and wicks. That's where I got the name from. Wasn't that clever? Wasn't that a clever thing to do? Anyways, guys, this is getting a little bit overboard, and thanks for watching. And actually, I realized you guys didn't even see the bodies in the wicks because I switched to a different thing. So let me let me do that all over again really quick. That way I can show you in case you don't know what a body or a wick is. And you're new and you're wondering what is a body and a wick and why you're calling yourself a body and a wick. I will show you really quickly. Let's click on something here really quick. Let's click on DogePerp. DogePerp. That sounds like a weed strain. Somebody needs to somebody needs to name a weed strain DogePerp. I think that would be a good seller, especially like in my state it's illegal. You got that DogePerp? It sounds like a weed strain. All right, so anyways, this big green candle here, that's a body, right? See this little stick down here? That's a wick. So that's why I call this bodies and wicks, because it makes up a candlestick for trading. All right. Anyways, we should do. Maybe we should call it. Maybe we should call it DogePerpBets. Who wants to call it DogePerpBets? All right. Comment below if you want it Bodies and Wicks Bets. Give it a like if you want to call it DogePerpBets. Or just give it a like anyway. That's actually what you should do. All right, because if you're like me, I really need the help. So go ahead and click that like, hit subscribe. If you want more of this, that would be awesome. I don't know why that went away. It shouldn't do that. It should stay there for a second, but it went away. But yeah, do that stuff again. At least give it a like, because that'll cut through the YouTube algorithms. And then if you want to hear more of me talking about this stuff, I usually go over fun or technical analysis. Taking a break tonight because of all this stuff that happened. I'm actually going to be making a video on how to use MetaTrader 4 for all the crypto people that really need to know how to use MetaTrader 4. I understand Kraken's really cool and it's probably the best thing out there for trading for crypto. But I want to show people in the crypto world how you can really make some money trading crypto. I mean, talking hundreds. I mean, well, yeah, you could literally take a 10-cent bet or a 10-cent bet basically, and then turn it into $10 in no time. As long as you can take 10 cents, right, and put it on Ethereum, and as long as Ethereum goes up $13 because there's a $3 spread, you make $10, right? If you put if you put a dollar bet on it, right, and Ethereum goes up $10, then you make $100, right? if you put a $10 bet on it, well, yeah, if you put a $1 bet on it, then it goes up $10, and you make $100, right? Is that how it goes, right? Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, and then if you put a $10 bet on it, and then it goes up, $10, then you make $1,000. So, anyways, I'm gonna make a video on that. That way you guys can learn, understand that. Hopefully you guys can switch over, at least try some MetaTrader 4. It's what all the pro traders use. There's a lot more risk involved with it. But I have hodl accounts, and basic in basic exchanges, like Coinbase. I got some money in Coinbase. I got some money in. I'm not gonna tell you where I got money in, but anyways, there's different ways of trading, and this is what I'm gonna show you is gonna be a different one, right? And it's the best one because it can make you the most money, but also it could be the worst one because you have the potentiality to lose a lot. So. Anyways, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share this video. Let's get together and let's form one of these groups, right? They can't ban all of us if we all do it, right? They can't do it. They can't do it. So we all need to get together, band together somehow, right? If you're one of those people, if you're another YouTuber that's doing this, reach out to me. Let's figure out how to do this. All right. And always remember to wear your pants.